What's going on, YouTube? That's right, back at it again with another episode of our Pokemon Legends Arceus playthrough. If you guys saw the last episode, we just took down the noble Pokemon, the Hisuian Avalugg. We lost once, but we got redemption on the second attempt. We almost beat it on the first try, just those darn spikes. I dove right into them on accident, but yeah, we have now beaten that and went around, did a few space-time distortions, caught plenty of Pokemon, just working on the decks as we're going here. Found a few wisps. So, yeah, looks like we can actually head back to Jubilife Village and see what is next for us. So let's go ahead and talk to Professor Laventon. See, yeah, I did caught plenty of Pokemon here, 67 total Pokemon. And reporting these findings now. So, yeah, you can see Snowruns, Bergmites, Riolus. Caught a lot of Alphas. I caught Alpha Chimecho, Mamoswine, Abomasnow, ton of Scissors in the Distortion world, Acrobats. What else did I get? An Alpha Machamp, Gallade, Gardevoir. Obviously the Garchomp that's now with us. As you can see, I did update the layout. I think this is the team that I'm going to rock with going forward. It's pretty much a combination of my favorite Gen 4 Mons. I know I wanted to use a lot of the new Hisui forms, but I just feel like there's a lot of grinding, and when we get to post-game, I think I'm going to just run solely with Hisuian forms, and we'll kind of swap out the team a little bit. But yeah, we've caught plenty of Pokemon. We did find an unknown, which was kind of cool. So, but yeah, I think we are set. Let's see. Oh wow, we got a ton of money there. 64,000 Pokédollars. That should be enough, I believe, to level us up. So let's see. Yeah, we made it up all the way to 56. So I'm going to update that on the layout here, that we are now at a dex level 10 of 56 Pokemon, seen 191, caught 177, so there are plenty more to go. I know there's a lot of Hisuian forms. We still need to do a lot of evolutions. I knew some of the evolutions. Yeah, go back and try to find some other Pokemon that we might not have had access to at the beginning, since we were limited to what our ride Pokemon were. So yeah, let me go ahead and update that, and we'll be back. Alright, and we added that. Now we have a dex 10 total of 56, and look at that. We are now able to get another promotion to another rank. So we're going to report to Captain Silene right after this. Yes, we managed to quell Lord Avalugg. Fantastic stuff. As always, I'm sure the commander is eagerly awaiting your report to the village. You made progress. Seems you have earned yourself a star. And we are on the 8th star, so only two more stars, and then we have completed all. 8th star in the Galaxy Expedition team. We can now use Jet Balls, and that's what I've been waiting to use the entire time. So we will need 2 Sky Tumblestones, 2 Iron Chunks, and an Apricorn. That is nice. And full restores. That is nice. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokédex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. Thank you very much. Here we are, sir. Each of the Pokemon nobles became frenzied, and now each of them have been quelled. We still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see it put to an end. And to think peace would be restored to Hisui by the hand of a mysterious rift-born helper. When tomorrow dawns, it will be dawn of a world restored to normalcy. At long last, we will be able to return to our normal lives. Go nourish yourself with the wallflower and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget, the Survey Corps' work is not over. It does not end until our people can live here in Hisui without fearing the Pokemon around us. You got it, sir. Aye, aye. Benny, old chum, where are you? I need food. Thanks for this nice sizable helping of potato monkey, Benny, old chum. Oh, and if there's anything else that you'd recommend, by all means, bring it out. Having the nobles all quelled puts a grave threat to rest. Now it's time we focus on our survey work, though we still can't let our guard down around regular wild Pokemon, of course. I certainly have had my reservations as to whether Avalog needed quelled, but if it means bringing calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing. Yes, someone might have been under attack by some frenzied noble this very moment if J-House hadn't come falling out of the sky to us. I still wonder, though, just what is the space-time rift anyway? And what will make it finally go? Wait, if the rift were to vanish, would that leave J-House stranded here? I guess so. Well, our little team is certainly very practiced at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter and find a solution, I've no doubt. And even if we don't, you'll always have a home here in Jubilife Village. Now then, tomorrow's soon upon us, and it will be another hard day at work for the Survey Corps. Don't forget what we've got our sights on, nothing less than a completed Pokédex. That's right. We'll get it done with J-House in the lead, and me as the valiant assistant. Assistant? Come on now, Akari. Don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps, too. Well, thanks for that. Then, I guess I'd better eat my fill and get plenty of energy for another long day tomorrow. I'm sorry. Are her entries getting registered in the Pokédex or not? So, yes. You're my assistant. Alright. Most likely the next day. Kabakoom! What is going on? Disaster looming. That doesn't sound good. Wonder what that loud explosion was. Oh. Hello. J-House. Whoa. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the rift in space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red. I have word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once. Okay. Am I in trouble? The way the sky has changed, it is ominous. Very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There's a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleaver into a frenzy, it struck the night that J-House fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, J-House? Whoa! I don't... I mean, what? You're blaming me? Indeed. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? Do you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here? Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest J-House has wronged us. Exactly. And besides, do you really think he's got the sort of fearsome power it'd take to make all this happen? Let me ask you in turn. Can you prove beyond a doubt that he is free from guilt? This person, this stranger, appeared out of a rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee he is who he says? Who here can guarantee he is to be trusted? But that's... No one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is J House supposed to do then? He will be given the chance to investigate this latest disaster, but not as a member of the Galaxy team. He remains a suspect unless he can clear his name. There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky. And so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. I'm banished? No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Silene? Yes, sir. Well, you guys are ganging up on me. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in J House? Do not attempt to intervene on his behalf. I will do what I must as the commander of the Galaxy Expedition team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you have displayed. That is why I have chosen to let you walk out of here free rather than clap you in chains. Harsh! So I'm banished? Do I get access to my Pokemon, or is this it? You're to be expelled? From the village? What? Why? Orders are orders. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Scary. Can it really be true? How could anyone do such a thing? Man, this is like the walk of shame. I guess we should have expected this from a stranger in the sky. God, I feel like I'm on Game of Thrones getting shamed. The heck? No access to Pokemon. No. We'll take it from here, ma'am. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It is only right that I should personally escort him from the village and to the field dance camp. I'll also see him off. As will I, naturally. I'll allow it. Then, I'll mark you all down as bound for the field dance camp. Safe travels. My gosh. The music, too. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 shame music. Jeep. I can't believe the boss would do this. You were acting on your own orders when you quelled the frenzied nobles. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. This is utterly intolerable, and I might add, absurdly unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. You only cause J House more pain if you are driven out as well for defending him. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. Of course, perhaps Adamant or Arita might take you in, though I'm afraid they've both already returned to their respective settlements. Perhaps you could try to go find Leon first. He's likely to be at Grand Tree Arena. Don't die alone out there. That's an order. Thanks! I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. If I might offer my advice, in this life you will meet both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. That is actually really good advice. Take note. What of the dream I first shared with you on the Prelude Beach? To complete the Pokédex, that dream simply won't come true without you. Well, okay, so I can still access like item storage and stuff, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move these. Move these, move these. That. I need freaking apricorns. And I can't even go. Can I buy some? Okay, I still can buy. That's good. Alrighty. Well, here we are. Alright, there's Leon. See if you can help us. You? What in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift. If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon in Hisui could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in a panic now. I should have known that the only thing that could come from a rift was disaster. I need help. Help? Well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't like to help you, but it would put Arita in a difficult position. I truly wish I could repay you for quelling Cleaver's frenzy as you did. You must know that. But there's nothing I alone can do for you. Warden Mai might be able to help you, though. She is a caring woman after all. You'll most likely find Mai at the Warren Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in this vastness of Hisui, there is a place for you as well. Alright, well, thanks for trying, kid. Here's Mai. My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? I'm trying to find out. But I don't know. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have an answer to all this. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. The Great Weird Ear took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. And besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. I'm going to try. No one's helping. So... What to do. Oh, a little Shinx. Hi, buddy. Can you tell me what happened? Pokemon will let me. Oh, is that my arc belt? Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Let's follow. Found you at last, J-House. I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. It seems you're in quite the pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. To say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry. There are still corners of the Hisui region where you can stash, or where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that will be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. Oh, well, thanks for being a good friend. I wonder where that's at. Here we are. I know. It's no palace, but you know, the saying about beggars and choosers. That's right. Okay, well. I don't even know where we're at. Does it even show? Okay, so just the ancient retreat. Looks like they grow their own food. Oh. Shirking your work to come pester me again, even beneath a bleeding sky, you never change. Always a pleasure, Mistress Kagita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Hisui's myths and legends. No mistress, thank you. Just Kagita. And this is... Why, J-House is the man of the hour. He's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. Dear me, Lost One, it seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last thanks to you. Duty? Indeed, I'm a guide to you, Lost One, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. Ooh. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. Ooh, looks like we're buckling up for a story, everybody. Gather round, it's story time, folks. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm, far and farther still from ours, dwells almighty Sinnoh. Diamond, the pearl, I want to say diamonds. The expanse from antiquity to eternity, and the expanse to all sizes, above and below. Time traces the path we tread from the here and now into the future, while space yawns all-encompassingly surrounding us in every direction. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, comprise all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? You really can't. Perhaps the truth is clear to a wanderer such as you, one who has known other ages. Now listen, Lost One, here's what you must do. Hisui holds 3 lakes of great importance, Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. At each dwells a Pokemon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials each will set you, and bear their gifts to the shrouded ruins. There you may receive the red chain. With it, perhaps you can bind the world together. Ha ha! Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors to leave their legends to the children without a thought for the hardship it would cause them. But here we are. You know your duty, and you'll do it, won't you? Yeah, going out to the lake trio most likely. There is nobility in knowing what must be done and seeing to it. Your ARC phone is beeping. You can see the locations of 3 lakes marked on your ARC phone. Mistress Kagita's got a lovely workbench here, and if you need materials, I'd be glad to help. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? Ah, that is a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that indeed? What was that cry? Have we now lost Pokemon as well as a lost child? Do see it too, please. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go. Alright. Well, looks like we're going after the lake trio. Oh, and there's an Abra. Hello, hello, it's an Abra. Where did you teleport in from, little fellow? Ah, and it's got a letter. A letter addressed to you, J-House. Take a closer look at the letter. To J-House, you may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilife Village. I've also ensured that you'll be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Sincerely, Silene. Oh, that was very nice of her. Good tidings from the letter, then. That's right. Now then, So we're to visit 3 lakes. It doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It sure would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? Such a consummate guild merchant. I've managed to reassure my people for now. The Wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles, too. Seems all quiet for the moment, and so here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would grow strained. Long story short, we want to help, but without drawing attention, so it'll be just one of us. Me or her, it's up to you, through the answer, though the answer should be obvious. Oh, so I either have to choose diamond or pearl. Ha! It's like my childhood all over again. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to actually turn the light on. Well, as a kid and a fellow lover of steel-type Pokemon, going with diamond. Obviously, you'll choose me, right? Who gave you that Celestica flute in the first place? That's right, this strapping young man. I choose you! So then, the leftover leader will... Leftover? I'm not someone's scraps. I'll keep watch of the commander. I imagine I'll hear something useful from him. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on the details as we go. Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hisui region's 3 great lakes to visit first. Right, and we better get a move on, no time to waste. I'll meet you wherever we decide to go. We'd be in hot water if we were seen traveling together. I'm counting on you to handle this, Adaman. Don't cause J-House more trouble. You got it. The Trial of Lake Verity, the Trial of Lake Valor, and the Trial of Lake Acuity. Alright, so head to Lake Valor, which can be found in the Crimson Mirelands. I'm sure we can just pick all 3. And so where are we headed? So, let's go to Lake Verity. Why not? Alright, we are here. They say this lake actually used to be a volcano. Then it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water, and so Lake Verity was born. It is protected by a Pokemon called Mesprit. It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys of sorrow and living. Or that's how the old tales go anyway. Your ARC phone is beeping. Ooh. Well, it opened the door. That cave, it just appeared from nowhere. Is that ARC phone the professor was going on about? Let's do this. Mistress Kagita would seem quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all 3 of the Pokemon that guard these lakes. This challenge was never for the faint of heart. Alright, well, let's go ahead and save first. In case we don't want to fail this. Yeah, let's go. Oh, no. There's something about this place I can't quite put into words. Oh, there is an alpha pursuing Gudra. Trounce that thing, J-House. Prove to the Pokemon of the lake how strong you are. Oh, okay. Well, let's go. Can I catch it? Level 58. Shelter, probably reason the defenses. And obscured. Gotcha. Well, We're just going to strong style. Headlong rush. And let's bulldoze to finish it off. Cool. That was easy enough. That's the way, J-House. I can tell by watching that you and the Pokemon you've caught in those little balls truly understand one another. Now let's see about the Pokemon of the lake. You feel a mysterious presence. Hey, Mesprit. Alright. Your emotions. Share them with me. You got it, pal. So it speaks from its mind straight to yours. Makes sense for a Pokemon that embodies an aspect of the mind, I guess. When you fell into this land, what stirred in your heart? Bewilderment. How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? Exciting. What did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans? It's a wide world. What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? Life is complicated. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Okay. So a small little fragment. Mesprit's plume. Proof they have completed the trial set by Mesprit. Cool. Yes. I will see you later. Can't even imagine what it must feel like having a Pokemon talk to you without words. Well, the world's full of mysteries, I guess. I can hardly even be surprised at things like these after seeing the sky itself so warped. Now, let's take those two lakes left. Cool. So how do we get to the other ones? Looks like that worked out well, J-House. Gotta admit, you sure know plenty about Hisui, Volo. That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but I'm naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose. I want to know where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my path, so to speak. I think we'd all like some answers on that. I don't properly know how we came to worship Almighty Sinnoh in the first place. I've even got some questions about its true nature. Weighty matters to ponder for sure, but we have an important task before us. Do you want to return to Mistress Gaudita's home? Let's go back. Let's go to the other two. Perfect. I'd like to see what she thinks of our progress. Ah, Mistress Plume. So the legends told it true. Then the red chain must be real as well. I guess, but this all makes no sense to me. These Pokemon represent our minds, and they'll give us the thing, and it'll let us bind the world and solve all this mess? But how? Why? Your doubt suggests a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, were the rift to widen and the very world to end, would we even know it? One might even say the world, time, space, all creation exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the red chain's purpose is to let one see creation as truly as is. I get it even less now. Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in their own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more for ourselves on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh and on the nature of the world in which we dwell. You're absolutely right. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. In any case, all we have to do is complete 2 more trials and we'll get the red chain. How nonchalant you sound, how confident of success to which you contribute nothing. You tag along for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. Alrighty, well, I think we can head on out. Let's go to Lake Valor. Crimson Marlins. Alright. Said to be formed by volcanic eruption, just like Lake Verity. Though there are so many other theories to say it was carved in the midst of a Pokemon battle. Protected by Pokemon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, they will do what needs to doing was born in people's hearts, or that's what the legend had us to believe. Alright, time to open the door. Cave appears when there was none, as if it was for J-House. In we go. I imagine strong Pokemon could wait inside, protecting the Pokemon of the lake. Take care. Alright, let's go again. Let's see what we're up against. Ooh, Hisuian Quillfish. So this is dark and poison. So don't know really. Probably Torterra again. All right. Ice Ball. Oh, I better wrap this up. And goodbye. That's my J house. I'm yours. You feel a mysterious presence. Hey, Zelf. Show me unyielding will. Strike me if you can. Oh, no. Did those bombs just appear out of nowhere? I guess you're meant to throw them at Azelf. Ah. Do I have to get from behind? You seem to hear a voice inside your head. Will you abandon this folly? I'm not through yet. I'll get you. Dang it. seem to hear a voice inside your head. Seems you had best give up. Will you continue regardless? Not through yet. Give up. You struggle in vain. Will you yet press on? Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Cool. Did I do anything? Azelf's Fang. Cool. 2 out of 3 done. Just one more to go. Assume all went well. Still, I must wonder, why don't they just give us the red chain? Why is all this running about? I guess I can think of 2 reasons. To keep the chain safe and to test us. Perhaps you're right. Who knows what would happen if it fell in the wrong hands after all. Though, having said that, isn't the red chain for mending the world? Why would some villain have for it? Who can say for sure? Maybe the red chain has some other use besides mending the world. You could be well right. I guess we'll have no way of knowing until we get the red chain for ourselves. So, shall we return Mistress Kalgika's home? Yep. We can get the 3rd and final. Wonderful. See if she has more insights to share. So that's Azelf's Fang. I sense a warmth to it. The Pokemon of the Lanks are strange. They seem to play on your mind somehow. Indeed, yet we may want to add just a dash more speed. Things in Jubilee Village are tense. What makes you say so? It seems the Pokemon's been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants informed me that Commander Commander has raised a force not to survey the Pokemon, but to subdue it, should the need arise. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants. You make it sound as if you're not one of them. Now, if a Pokemon truly were to appear from beyond the rift, what would become of everyone, I wonder? That settles this. We have no time to lose. We've got 1 material left to get the red chain. Let's go get it. That's the spirit. I'll come to watch this historic moment unfold too. Watch. Is that all you really do? Remember, once you've sought the 3rd lake and found what's need for the red chain, make for the Shrouded Ruins. Yep. 1 more. Let's go. Okay, here we are. Nobody knows why, though. It could be a fluke of geography, or perhaps it's connected to Pokemon somehow. Lake Cutie is protected by Pokemon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the stories say. Okay. Time to open the 3rd one. A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. I imagine there may be Pokemon in there protecting the lake's guardian. Take care. Alright, what alpha Pokemon am I going to have to face now? Ooh, hello. Normal and Ghost. Alright, well, I need a free switch in, so sorry, Torterra. Let's go. Can I catch it? I wonder if I can catch this. I should have caught Overquill. I'm an idiot. Oh, perfect. That's what I needed. Yeah, I should have caught Overquill. I wasn't thinking. Sweet. You could do it. And Uxie, where are you at? Uxie, whatever. Come, I will test your knowledge. Ooh. Combi, Zoombat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. Combi, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. How many are their eyes? Tell me each one by one. Answer me. Okay. Combi was 6. Zubat has 0 eyes. Unknown has 1. Magneton has 3. And Dusclops has 1. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Hey, I know how many eyes Pokemon have. Last one. Boom. That's it. You completed the trials of 3 lakes. It seems like we finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let's be on our way. Yeah, where are the Shrouded Ruins? Ooh. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things. It's long been said to blur boundaries. If we're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems I've made it in time. Showing up only when the time's right, huh? With age comes wisdom, I guess. I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon, if you really wish to know. Right, but how do we make this red chain? I would hardly know. We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it can be forged by mortal hands? Then what are we doing here? We don't have any more time to waste. Oh, there they are. Hi, guys. Ah, the Pokemon of the lake. Sweet. A red hula hoop. Bye. I'll see you later. So it was true. The pact our people have passed down for all these generations has been kept. At last, I can set this burden aside. You succeeded once again, J-House. Yet things do not seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. What's that supposed to mean? I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself. What's he thinking? Even if he makes it up there, what can he do against a giant rift in space-time? Well, he doesn't yet know that our J-House has managed to get the red chain now, does he? That's right. We got to let them know that it'll be all right now that we have the red chain. Even the commander should see reason then to call off this foolhardy plan of his. A lot of dialogue. A lot of dialogue. J-House? Welcome back. It's been grim here. We in the Survey Corps hardly even speak to one another lately. But with you back, maybe Captain Silene's appetite for potato maki will return. Anyway, wait here a minute, will you? I'll go and let the captain know you're back. Oh, my dear J-House. The professor has been awfully worried about you. Of course I was worried, but I don't think I could hold a candle to the distress you showed, Akari. That's blowing it out of proportion. I don't think it's appropriate for an adult to make things up just to hide their embarrassment. But, where's the captain? Wasn't she coming along with you, Professor? She buried under a mound of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more than full now that Commander Kamado is gone. Commander's gone? Well, he set out for Mount Coronet with the Security Corps in tow. He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokemon that's been spotted on the other side. That's why I was filling in the regular guards with Pikachu at the ready. Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain. So you managed not to die, just as I ordered. Well done. Thanks to you, Captain. I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Average vanished off on its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume that you're here because you've managed to learn something of use. I visited these lakes and I got a red chain. Go on. You explained about the red chain. Legendary tools said to bind the very world. Commander Kamado is no longer here in Jubilife Village. Security Corps has been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembled a Pokemon. The commander made the decision to take the Security Corps to the mountain so as to prepare to fend off any possible threat they were to make for the temple at the peak. However strong the commander himself may be, he should have gotten J-House to help. As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. J-House, take the red chain to Mount Coronet and make your way to the peak and put an end to all this. You're officially reinstated at your former rank. Sweet! Are you certain you can do that without the commander away, Captain? If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he should have not left me in charge. Then I'll go as well. We're all in this together. We're a member of the Survey Corps. Naturally, no one suggested you should not. Alright. Well, we are going to call it quits here because that was a lot of dialogue. A lot of things happened. You know, we got kicked out, visited the lakes, now we're back in. Looks like we're up for a really tough fight ahead up at Mount Coronet. So we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Like the video, subscribe, do whatever you feel like, and we will see you on the next video. Peace.